That clip basically summarizes the alpha for Vanguard. So it's been a day since the alpha came out. Shout out to FaceJev for shouting me out for carrying him in his first game. That was amazing to hear that I actually play with him without even knowing. Um, but anyway, let's talk about the alpha. The Vanguard alpha. Basically, this alpha is the new game mode that they were making or advertising called Champion Hill. Basically, it's a gunfight and battle royale mixed in one. You start off with 12 lives, and the thing is, you have to eliminate every other team down to 0 lives before you run out of lives. Um, and that's honestly it. You can upgrade weapons, you can get perks, you can get kill streaks, you can also, I think, get armor and like extra lives and stuff like that. So, yeah. Personally, I think this is the worst mode they could have shown off for the alpha. Um, that's just me. The maps, especially, I think, suck for this mode, especially this one that I'm playing on right there. I think it's easily the worst map for this mode. So, or it's arenas in this case. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about like each section of the kind of alpha, the guns, the maps, the perks, and all that, a little bit of the perks, what I feel about them, what I think they're doing good, and all that. Let's talk about the guns. I noticed that there's like a kind of two sections of guns or two themes of guns you can get in a game. If you spawn in with the Thompson, you basically run the American side. So you have access to American weapons. So the bar, the three-line rifle, and I think the dinner plate gun, the DP something, and then a shotgun. I honestly can't remember. Um, when you're on the American side, everybody and their moms are going to be running the bar. As you can see, this is the first game I played duo with my boy Austin. His Twitch is in the description. Check him out. Me and him popped off in our first game together. Spoiler alert, we won. So yeah, everybody and their moms is using the bar. I think it's the meta currently right now. Obviously, I'm gonna have to say that because the community, the COD community, they're obsessed over the meta. So whenever there's a god tier gun, everybody needs to use it. So it's unfortunate because it's true. The bar, god tier weapon. The Thompson, I think, is it's a hit or miss. I think you have to upgrade it, but I dislike the Thompson. The three-line rifle, I would prefer the Car 98 to the three-line rifle. It's very slow, and the dinner plate gun, it's like whatever. Each gun, you can get up to 10 attachments for it. Obviously, in the bottom right of the screen, you say upgrade weapon. The grayed out cash is how much money you have, and the colored cash is how much money it would cost. For example, if I want to upgrade my bar, it would cost me $100. So yeah. The German side, you spawn in with the MP40. I think MP40, is the second best gun in this alpha so far. You can get the STG, you can get the Car 98, you get the MG42, and I think you get another shotgun. So honestly, I like German sided games because there's a lot more variety in it. You're gonna just find people running around with cars and the MP40. There's gonna find people SCG and all the shotgun and all that. So, yeah. So those are all the guns I've played with. I mainly obviously played with a bar. I did try all the guns in the game except for the shotguns. Obviously, the MP40 and the bar stands out from each side. The LMGs I thought was a little underwhelming to me. I don't know why. Maybe because they were so crazy good in World War II. I think they toned it down a lot. The sniping also feels way off in this game compared to Modern Warfare, which is basically what this game is. A lot of people get mad at saying that this is a reskin of Modern Warfare 2019, which it is because it's on the same engine, and everybody's complaining that it is, but To be honest, look at every Call of Duty game that came out after since 2008. Every single one of them have been reskins. Like, look at the Modern Warfare trilogy. So I don't understand the point people are trying to make here. But I understand what they're. I think they're also trying to make that there's way too many features from Modern Warfare 2019 that they disliked that's coming onto this game. For example, the minimap, which is a hot topic. Basically, it's not the classic minimap anymore. If you shoot a gun, unsuppressed gun, you don't pop up on the minimap, but instead you pop up on the stupid compass thing that nobody uses on the top of the screen. I don't know why they did that, and I don't know why they're bringing it back. That's beyond me. So, yeah. Honestly, like the gunplay and the movement feels really nice. I think it's better than Cold War. Check out this cheeky kill. It's the dumbest thing ever. So, yeah. After the guns, it was the arenas. This map, I don't know what it's called. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna call it the station. I think this map is the worst. As you can see, off the rip on spawn, I legit just lasered a guy. If you have a sniper, it can be even worse. The guy won't even be able to move or prone or whatever. And this, I imagine they're gonna adjust the spawns on this map, but because of the spawns, I hate this map, and the fact that there's so many things you could shoot through on this map is just incredibly annoying to me. So yeah, and one thing I just don't understand, they had to do some sort of playtesting before they released this. I mean, every developer has that. The fact that they playtested this game and they let it go through is just beyond. I don't understand. Airfield is another map. I think we play on that next, or is it buy round? Yeah, Airfield. Airfield is a big open map. I think this map is perfect because it's an open map, but there's also tons of cover, and I don't think there's a lot of cover that's destructible in this one. Yeah, you can shoot through a lot of it, but at least you'll still have cover compared to all these other maps where, especially the one we just played on, where your cover can get destroyed and quickly you have no cover at all. That's what honestly this game feels like. It feels like you're running out in the open with barely any cover at all, because every map in this alpha is just made of paper. Maybe it's the game mode, I don't know, but I hope the 6v6 maps aren't like this at all. Another map, I think it's called Market. It's a solid, okay map. The only complaint I have with it is that this, I think it's the left side, where there's the stairs and the whatever. A lot of people tend to chill up there and just kind of hegglage up there. I know they're saying you can destroy the thing, but it's still like it's annoying to deal with. And then the other map, I think it's called like Train Depot or something like that. I think it's the best map. It's close quarters. There's not a lot of camping spots, not a lot of destructible cover. And I think it's the best map because a lot of players play aggressive on that map. Another thing that's going to lead to aggressiveness is the live system thing. Personally, I found out that, well, I think everybody finds out, that the less lives you have, the less aggressive people play. And I think that sucks for this game mode. I think that they should just get rid of the live system, and if you die, if you get eliminated, you're out. I noticed that people with less than like three or less lives, they tend to just sit in the spawn and not move. And it's just like, why? It's this alpha, that's one. And two, it's a 2v2, not a freaking 64v64, you know what I mean? Like, why are you camping in the back? I just don't understand that. In the final game, like legit the final game, you're going to see an example of that, of just some guy just sitting in the back because they have no lives. So, yeah. Another thing I need to talk about is like the visibility. I can't see anything. I think this is the worst game in terms of visibility. I can't see anybody. Especially when you get shot, I still can't see anybody because your whole screen just goes dark and like it's impossible to see anything. So Yeah, that's just honestly, the visibility on this game I think is the worst out of the past three CODs. Um, so yeah, um, honestly, this Champion Hill mode I'm not really a big fan of. They took away what made gunfight the fun part of gunfight, took that away, and just crapped on it. I think what made gunfight so fun was the fact that you spawned in with randomized loadouts and randomized attachments, and it was a fair fight. Like there was no like unfairness. The maps were even, symmetrical, and it was basically just kill the other team and win, run around. That's basically what it was. This game, I honestly think they screwed up here. I think you should spawn with randomized loadouts still, but you can upgrade your gun with the attachment feature they have in this game. Because now I think everybody's just going to be running the bar and a sniper the entire time. I don't think there's going to be a single shotgun, LMG, or anything else. Everyone's just going to be running the bar and stuff. So it's going to be. I think it's going to get really repetitive and really annoying to deal with because, of course, there's got to be a meta. You know what I mean? There's always that community of tryhards that want to be the best, and it's annoying. I think what they should have done was just put in gunfight, and the whole upgrade your weapon thing is how many attachments your gun can have. You're not going to know what gun you're going to get. You still get a randomized gun, but you can determine how many attachments you get on that gun, if that makes sense. I don't know. Personally, I'm not a big fan of this alpha. I think this alpha sucks, and I think they should have went with 6v6. To be honest, my opinions could change by the end of this game's life cycle. Who knows? I really disliked Modern Warfare's alpha because it was a 2v2 gunfight, but I ended up really liking the game. And then Cold War, I really enjoyed the alpha, but I ended up really disliking the game. So who knows what's going to happen. Personally, and hopefully this game, I'll probably enjoy this game, though I am mixed on the setting. I wish it was a modern setting. I do wish that they went with 6v6. I think 6v6 would have been so much better and more fun and determines how the game's going to be. But honestly, if you were judging a game on the alpha, and let's say you were looking at this game, and you're like, I'm determining if I buy this game just by looking at the alpha, I would honestly wait till the beta because this is honestly just a small game mode that I think is going to flop, and they're not even showcasing the main game mode yet, so I would honestly wait till the beta. That's when they showcase Team Deathmatch and all that. And yeah, enjoy my commentary of what happens. Basically, the very final game, I kill the guy off rip because the spawns are completely broken in this game mode, which gives us an early 4-0 lead. So basically, it's a 4-on-1. We have we have 5 lives. We have 5 lives. They just ran out of lives, and we don't know this. There is one guy left. We're trying to figure out where he is, but because of the spawns, we don't know if he's in front of us or behind us. But in reality, the guy is legit camping in a corner, waiting for us to rush him so he can kill us. What's he gonna do? To be honest, everybody would do the same thing if they had no lives. They would just camp in a corner and just wait for them to come rush to them or whatever. Basically, what ends up happening is I get really impatient and bored, just sitting in a corner waiting for him to come out of spawn. So I end up just rushing him and killing him for the win. I do wish there were scoreboards because I would love to see stats, but that's not the case in this game. Overall, I give the alpha like a solid 3 out of 10. I was not a big fan of it, so yeah, maybe the beta will be better. I don't know. We'll find out. Peace out. Have a great day.